Hello everyone and welcome to Wisdom Corner. My name is Stefan and I'm working with energy medicine, also called Polarity therapy. And in this video I'm going to explain how energy medicine works and why people get healed. So in school, in physics, we have learned that the universe consists of atoms that makes molecules and that makes matter and everything we can see around us. And that's true. But if we truly are going to understand energy medicine, we need to have a totally another approach of how we look at the universe. So then we have to see the universe consisting of pure consciousness or energy in movement. So everything that is around us that we can see and cannot see is energy that is vibrating with a specific frequency. So if we look at solid matter as a rock or wood, have a frequency that is pretty low. For instance, fluids or gases have a higher frequency, and if we look at feelings or thoughts, it have a lot higher frequency in its energy. So we are now going to see how everything is created through the eyes of that everything in the universe is energy. So we have a source, and the source consists of pure consciousness or pure potential. And that's where everything that is created is coming from. So when the source is going to create something, it starts with sending out 3 streams. And these streams we can call polarity. These 3 streams, they have different charges. So one is positive, one is neutral, and one is negative. So the positive stream is pushing outgoing energy, and in the East they call it the yang. And the negative stream is pulling, constricting, and it's called yin in the East. And the middle stream is neutral, and that's potential. So we can say that 1 becomes 3. And the next step in creation is that the 3 streams get divided into 5. The 5 streams is actually consciousness with a specific frequency. So we have 5 of them. And these streams we also call the elements. So 1 becomes 3, 2 become 5. So a stream with the lowest frequency we called earth. And then we have water, fire, air, and ether. So if we look at the different elements, we can see ether has a very high frequency, and it creates space. And it's space for the other elements to work within. And then we have the air element. Air element have a little bit lower frequency, and it creates movement. And then we have fire. Fire have a little bit lower frequency than the air, and it creates temperature and vitality. And then we have water. Water have even lower frequency, and it's creating all the fluids. And then the last one is Earth. And Earth has a very low frequency compared to the other ones, and it's creating all the solids, all matter. So in the body, for example, the earth element creates the bones, the structures, the flesh, everything that is solid. So, if we are going to understand how the energies or the elements build the body, we have to know that in the air that we breathe in, there is oxygen that the physical body needs, but there is also pure undivided energy, which we call prana. And in the body, there are many centers or transformators that can transform undivided energy, so each center gets the energy or the frequency that it needs. And we call these centers chakras. So what happens is that when we breathe in this pure life energy into a center called the third eye. And from the third eye, the energies is distributed down the chakra system. First to the ether chakra. And the ether chakra takes out the energy that it needs, send it out to the body, and send the rest of the energy down to the air chakra. And the air chakra takes the frequency that it's in need of and send it out to the body. So it sends the air energy out to the body and send the rest of the energy down to the fire chakra. The fire chakra takes out the frequency, the fire frequency, sends it out to the body and send the rest down to the water chakra. The water chakra takes its energy, send it out to the body and send the rest down to the earth chakra. There is the final chakra. The earth chakra send the earth energy out to the body. So then all the elements exist everywhere in the body. All the elements move around in energy channels, gives life, create and support everything that each element is designed to. Here we have all the elements or 5 streams flowing through the body. But as we saw earlier, there are another 3 streams that we call the polarities. They make the elements to move through their magnetic power. So in the human body, we have a positive pole at the head and we have a negative pole at our feet. So the positive pole is pushing the energy down and the negative pole is pulling the energy down. So you can say that the human body is working just like a battery, where the different charges of the poles makes it possible for the energies to move around in the body. There are many poles in the body, so when we are working with polarity therapy, one of the aspects is to make sure that these poles are free to avoid that the energy gets blocked and create illness or pain. When the poles are functioning properly and the energy can move freely through the body, we have what we call health. But life at Earth isn't always easy and can create blocks or disturbances in the life energy. There can be many reasons for that the energy in the body gets blocked. It can, for example, be patterns of thoughts, suppressed emotions, stress, or how we live our daily life. So if we, for example, is feeling fear over a period of time, it can create a block of the energy in the knee. And in time, that block will evolve to a physical pain, and it will manifest as a physical problem. So how is a polarity therapist working to solve the problem on a deeper level? The energies or elements that is moving through the client is also moving through the therapist. And we have already talked about the poles, the positive and negative. And the right hand of the therapist is a positive pole and the left hand is a negative. In this case, will the therapist put his hands above and below the knee and stimulate until he or she can feel the energy streaming from his right hand to his left hand. And then he or she knows that the physical healing begins. So it's possible to create the energy circuit with the therapist's hands through the patient's knee, so the client's energy can start moving again and healing can occur. It can also be necessary to release blocks in the poles in order to get the energies moving. So in this case, the positive pole on the leg is in the thigh, the neutral below the knee, and the negative pole is in the foot. Here will we work with all three poles to get the energy to move in the whole leg. This is the basic form for polarity therapy. There are also many other energy structures and techniques that the therapist is working with in order to get the elements of the life energy moving again and bring the body back to a state of health. So this is the very basics in polarity therapy. There are, of course, many other energy structures and techniques that the therapist is using in order to bring the body back to a state of balance and vitality and health. So through this video, I hope that you have got a little bit deeper understanding of what energy medicine or polarity therapy is. Thank you.